Det regnar, jag har inget paraply. Jag ska kolla på en lägenhet här och nu visslas det bakom mig. Don't worry, I will not speak Swedish in this video, but we are in Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue. I'm walking on right here. It's a pretty like busy area. It's a lot of things happening, but this was early in the morning, so it was pretty calm. But I like this area. Unfortunately, the apartment, I'm still thinking about it because I still have a chance to move into it, but I am not sure. I'm very disappointed in how the landscape architecture is here, though. You could tell that in like less wealthy neighborhoods, they do not care about the landscape architecture when it comes to, you know, benches where you can throw the trash and stuff. If you go to rich neighborhoods, it's trash bins everywhere. It's benches, it's nicer, just, and that affects a lot how you live and yeah, choices that you make. Where are you gonna throw the trash at? It was no trash bin anywhere. I had to just hold my orange peel or whatever you call it. But I was just talking here in Swedish about how landscape architecture affects people that are from their neighborhoods and how they live, and it's might be something that you don't think about, but they decide this intentionally, depending on area to area and neighborhood to neighborhood. So it's just interesting when you look at it from that perspective, because I feel like people don't think about those things. And of course, we all have our own responsibilities, but our environments affects us a lot on a daily basis, day to day. So yeah, I just noticed that here in Jackson Heights. But the apartment that I'm on my way to look at, it's a 1-bedroom apartment. It was bigger than I thought it was, but it was 1,950, and it was not renovated. It was pretty old, and I was worried about cracks here and there. I will show you guys how it's looking like. So here it is. Pretty old, like fridge and stuff like that, but I don't really care too much about that. But it was the cracks. They have a problem with roaches here in New York, and I've experienced it myself, so I just don't want to, you know, my first apartment to have issues like that. I mean, I can't be too picky, you know, my budget is limited, beggars can't be choosers and all that, but still, what do you guys think about this one? It was bigger than I thought, storage, but in this room you guys see the cracks in the corners and stuff. I was like, I don't know. And it's on the first floor. Okay, it's not like a basement though, but it's on the first floor. But I left that one unsure. I'm still unsure because she said if you want it, I got the keys, and 1,950. Heat and water is included, then obviously electricity and Wi-Fi. I need to add on to that. Like I said, really like the neighborhood, but I'm not sure with this apartment. What do you guys think? Still thinking about it. But yeah, that was the place in Jackson Heights. I really like the neighborhood. I feel like I could blend in and I fit in there and felt comfortable just walking around. That's very important to me. I usually come a little bit earlier and just walk around, feel the vibes, you know, and all that. But now we're gonna go to, we were in Jackson Heights, we're going closer to Washington Heights. So past Harlem, on 158th Street, 157, I think it's at. So totally different part of the city. The thing is, it's very difficult to get a place here because of requirements. And at the same time, I understand that the requirements are so high because You don't want to end up in a bad situation as a landlord, but the same when you're a tenant as well. So it's chaos to find a place here in New York. I'm not gonna lie. And you need to have a lot of money. I'm doing this on my own. I'm working, make my own money. My mom and dad cannot help me. Nobody can help me. So I'm doing all this on my own. So it's not easy. And I feel like people are painting a very fake picture of New York when you see like people moving here. It's usually rich kids just getting a nice apartment, their parents paying and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like you need to show, quote unquote, like a more real picture of the city as well, and whatever that is at the point it is, because a lot of things are changing. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here though. I really love it out here, even though it's not easy. I love you. I love you, love you, love you. And here we are at the second location. We are high up now on 157th Street. And I came very early, so of course I am checking out the neighborhood. Found this little park super close to the apartment. Just found it randomly. I had no idea, so I was very happy. And it's close to the water. I love the water. And it was actually smelling amazing. I know, like just it smelled like nature. So I had a little snack here. I had my clementines and some pecan nuts. It was so good. But I want to talk a little bit more about New York, the city. I think that in the future, how it's constantly changing, but New York will only be for the rich in the future. A lot of neighborhoods are changing. The prices are going up. And a new group of people are moving in. A new class is moving in. Yeah, in the future, New York will only be for the rich, and they pushing poor people out. That's how it will look like in the future. I mean, some of you might just say like, "Oh, it's already like that," but no, it will go to a whole nother level where the city is only for a certain class. They will get rid of all public housing projects and stuff. Still have a lot of them, but they're gonna push the poor people out. It's just too much money to be made here, and they're not gonna let those be occupied by people who's not paying a lot of money for it. So look at this apartment though. It was disgusting. $1,900 for this. Just this room. The old man that was showing it though was so nice, but I just can't do it.
Feel like doing more content on a personal level. I already feel like I'm already that the live streams not start. Well, I know talking. It's just another live stream. I know DDG that showed me some serious talent. Still, like I have no idea how you make 12 minutes. I've seen the quarter. I've seen it.
But unless I plan something out, it's kind of hard to give you guys a good cohesive, say like 4 or 5 hours stream or even 6 hours. I'm in a moment. So, in places that we can't really control. I mean, that's something else.
I am exhausted. I'm sorry. This is how I'm feeling right now. What a day. What a day. I did not go and check out the third place today because when I texted the person, I was like, oh, I just want to confirm that I will view the place at 5 p.m. as we planned. The person responds, I already sent in 3 applications from people that have been viewing it today. So, text me tomorrow after 12 if it's still available. You can come and check it out and we can send your application in. So I most likely will not get this place. It was a basement apartment in Astoria, Queens. You guys saw the 2 apartments that I looked at today. I don't know. I do not know. And tomorrow, I will look at an apartment that someone is renting out for 6 months. But it is better to look at apartments in the winter time. So if that one is okay, I could live there for 6 months and then look in the winter again. It's so annoying, everything. God damn. Do you have any recommendations? Tips? Help! I just want a nice place to live in. Is it too much to ask for? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going through it right now. I'm exhausted. So, this was a little update on my apartment hunting in New York. I just want to add, if you guys are wondering, like, how can you be so tired? You only checked out 2 places. Is because I have a regular 9 to 5. I've been working overtime. I do social media. And on my off days, I need to find a place. I cannot just lay in bed and rest, which I need my body. I'm so tired. I haven't slept enough these last weeks that I've been looking for a place. So my body is just tired. But I'm not complaining. I chose this, but I definitely need a break soon from everything. And I'm hungry. Those sandwiches, I need to eat more. But I'm too tired to film anything more today. So this was it. Appreciate you watching. And we'll see where I end up. Bye. So we're working here.